I get a bit weird about things that are too popular. I pretend to have an elevated, extremely personal and niche taste. We all do this, it makes us feel special. I enjoy the things en route to being iconic, rather than those that have already arrived. It doesn't have to be super highbrow, just not too popular. The elephant in the room is of course Love Island, Britain's insanely popular lowest common denominator. Confessions of a Love Island insider: there's nothing rarefied about watching such a cult show, and that's exactly the draw. Love Island is the Pringles of television, violently Moorish and largely unnourishing. It's not a guilty pleasure, it's fly paper for even the most cerebral and elevated of flies. I've seen the greatest minds of my generation consider veneers. As a former Love Island snob, I've avoided the show for numerous summers, but this year I caved, binge-watching 115 episodes of sun-soaked on-again, off-again relationships, thank you Netflix. My Love Island bender made my personality morph, getting more bronzed and hairless with each episode. I can't remember the last human interaction I had where I didn't leave the door open for a potential recoupling. I have no idea how many times I've said muggy or on. I walk round my house appalled I'm not on holiday. Friday Night with Raven Smith, the Bodrum edition, the Vogue edit. What we're loving this week: early reality TV formats focused on social experimentation, where people were thrown together, very occasionally falling in lust. Where Big Brother was a tiered cake of nuanced human interaction, Love Island is 100% frosting. ITV2 has lobotomized the traditional format, discarding all but the crude mating habits of 20-somethings. The villa is now a tuning fork ringing out one monotone note. A closed circuit of UAL tension. Every task on Love Island encourages comedically grotesque caricatures of love, mouth-to-mouth transmission of objects, human centipede-level body contact, forceful fruit humping. Friday Night with Raven Smith, karaoke at Jidori. The contestants are anything but victims, they are wild beasts trapped in an enclosure for our entertainment. Love Island is a Jurassic Park of mahogany millennials, bristling with erotic capital, roaming the paddocks gonads first. Revealing clothing greater than revealing any character defaults. Keep your flaws on the down low. Fortified by sheer fabrics, the women have weaponized their duality, sipping faux coquettishly from pulsafe opaque white goblets. The men are Grecian flesh sculptures, weaned on muscle milk, who dial their charisma up to 11 with pincer-sharp flirtatious precision, always aiming for the topless. Love Islanders never, ever settle, the Dalai Lama-esque mantra being, I'm happy but I could be happier. It's Series 4, so contestants are hyper-aware of how they're coming across to the outside world. Essentially everyone is doing a flattering 10-week selfie. The masks never truly slip, but there's been some offhand drama, too. We've seen a woman undone by a double peck on the lips. We've seen a qualified doctor burning to death, eschewing sun cream. We've seen a Scouse personal trainer zigzagging between women like the Lee Harvey Oswald bullet line. An exceedingly eligible air stewardess has apparently turned into some kind of love pariah, forever pied off. Loyalty is ambient. The island bodies are perfect but their journeys are more complex. A new documentary examines the lives of the 1% in a break from episodes. I travel to Tottenham Court Riviera Soho to Lina stores. The new space is a sharing plate restaurant from the traditional 75-year-old Italian cooking supplies deli, where each Christmas I trudge for a hamper for my in-laws. Conversely to the cookie-cutter look of Love Island, long hair, big boobs, six-pack, Soho contains variety. Is there anywhere more diverse than Soho? I ponder this as I order Italian food, on Greek Street, with my Midlands husband while Hare Krishnas parade outside. In here, Lina's signature mint green and white candy stripes are offset by brushed aluminium finishes, giving the DE a cute, COR mid-century Italian vibes reminiscent of New York's wonderful Rust Daughters, a personal mecca when I'm in town. No punishment comes close to the self-flagellation of a carb-free diet, and Lina stores offer us a vast range of sins for the carb-hearted. Our server, Stanny, is a ball of energy, both exuberant and informative in generous servings. He's a pasta genie, guiding us through the menu like the paperclip from Microsoft Word but modeled from a short of curled spaghetti. We take all his recommendations for mains: schiaffoni con burrata with salsa di datrini, peachy al norcina and nudi con burro e salvia. Our opening gambit is the induja con ricotta. The induja is spicy, says Stanny, but ricotta comes to the rescue and hes bang on. The heat of the meat is tempered by the cheese. After a second glass of crisp rosé, it's summer, it's pasta time. The nudie pronounced nudie. Wink wink is the one night stand you're a desperate to bed again. It's second and third day table, borderline meet the parents. I have never tasted anything so comforting and quizzical. Familiar but other. The Datrini tomatoes according to Pasta Genie are the caviar of tomatoes and they don't disappoint. Sweet but unsickly with a hint of acid and ripe summer romance. I love a little crunch with my pasta and a scatter of pine nuts finishes the job. Although we're seated at the bar, which can sometimes feel a touch squashed, our elbows don't bash once. The Pasta Genie conjures up a chocolate tart that makes the entire world disappear when it touches your lips. A total eclipse of a tart. It's so dense and a heavenly I've asked in my will for a slice to be smeared across my gravestone when I die. Pasta ed up to the eyeballs, we spill out into the Soho night in one of the most savagely upbeat moods I recall from recent weeks. Unlike a Love Island contestant, I'm happy and I couldn't be happier.